Hello everybody, it's Coach Johan again with another tactics video. We are gonna go ahead and work on our 9v9 formation. We are adopting a new system that I think will be suited best for us and for all the players in our club of all ages. Now, the formation that we want to adopt is the 4-3-1 with wing backs. Understand that this formation is a little bit more complicated. We normally had the 2-3-2-3, which is the three center backs, two midfielders, and three attackers. Now the issue with that one, it leaves us a lot vulnerable in the middle, and it leaves us a lot vulnerable in defense when we don't transition well, because we are not a good team that transitions. And to be fair, with this formation, it's very hard to transition, especially if they play through you in the front three. Now, with this formation, people may think, well, four defenders, that's too defensive. That's too back. We're not gonna score many goals. Actually, no. What it does do, it prioritizes a clean defense, but it allows us to attack with more players actually and be more expressive in the wings, having always three or two or four options sometimes to pass the ball and create connections. I've always said that in a formation is really good to have a lot of triangles. And if you want to see it, let me draw it real quick. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 8 triangles. I might be missing one or not. 8 triangles. That means in 8 different situations and 8 different positions in the field, we're able to connect between 1 or 2 players at a time as options, which is amazing. Looking at here at our formation, we have our back line of 4, but right here, back line of 4, our middle 3, and then we have our striker. So that's where the name for the formation is shown. But real quick, we do have 2 special formations that are amazing. I believe that could really be the difference between winning and losing in this formation, which is our wing backs. Our wing backs are going to be very expressive, very creative, are going to be full of energy, running up and down, being an option in the attack and being an option in the defense, so that when we do attack, we attack with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players, and when we do defend, we defend with almost all 8, all 9 players. So it's a very good formation to have possession of the ball, have communication, have good structure, have a good style of play. So we're going to look at some transitioning so that way we could do that real quickly. Let me go here, menu, board. So right here, I'm just going to play a little simulation to see how we attack and defend. It's not as sharp as the 7v7 because I'm running out of time, but look how we go. As we attack, you can see that formation going from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players attacking at the goal. Our center backs push up high, very high. That's a good thing about this formation. And when we do defend, you see the number 2 and number 5 sprinting back down, number 3, 6, and 10 holding that position in the middle with our number 9 coming back there. Now, there's supposed to be a ball right here, but let's pretend as we shift all to the left, look how we shift. If the ball comes into the middle, look how we press up to reduce space in the middle. And then look, number 5, it's going to be very difficult to play us through that middle. Right here, we go through the high press. I'll explain why it's very difficult to play through the middle. That the only options that do have, number 10 is covering number 10, number 9 is pressuring the ball like they should, number 8 number 6 got number 6, number 8 got right here, number 2 on his or her man, number 5 on his or her man, and number 3 here. We always have 2 players available to press in this position, where number 5 and number 10 and number 6 are not going to be, we kill them off. Number 10, 6, and 9 kill them off from trying to build up from the back because how crowded we are in the middle. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in the middle, and we have our wing backs just man marking the whatever winger they have. Now, it's very important to understand that that's why these lines are right here, that we don't cross and we don't compact. So keeping the shape is really well. Also, this formation will help us transition when we go to 11v11 by just adding 2 more wingers, but we'll talk about that in a later day. Let me replay the simulation one more time. Again, as we attack, we have 6 players attacking, 2 defenders covering ourselves, and 1 CDM protecting from any counterattack. And when we defend, everybody just shifts backs, everybody runs, everybody compresses and defends. If the ball goes off to the left, everybody shifts and keeping that normal back line straight and keeping that midfield compact, with our striker being the first line of defense. Right here in the middle, the ball comes in the middle, we see how we all push up, and then from the left side, from the right side of our right side, we're able to shift the same way. And then when we press up high, we can win the ball in a really good position high up the field, which is easier than trying to win the ball in our goal and more dangerous. So I'm really liking the way this formation is going to look, and that's what we're going to be using throughout the year to get more wins, to get more possession, and to create more possibility. Now, I will say there's a lot of people that need work technically and individually, and I would suggest you guys talk to me privately. But this formation does require people to be more technical. Does require people to be more in condition, so we'll be doing a lot of running. It does require people to be more expressive and having two creative midfielders, number 10 and number 8, allowing to have that freedom to do whatever they can with the striker, and having that wing backs in the side will lead to a lot of goals, and we'll go over some situations how that can happen. Let me go ahead and go home. Now, let's talk about a couple of kickoffs, right? So, just 2 examples of kickoffs. We'll work on more in practice, but I'm just going to play this so that way you can see it. This is going to be a nice and quick video. We start off with our center back. Everybody pushes up. Number 8 gets the ball, plays it to our wing back because they already made that run. And then, look, we're in that 6v3 we're in that 6 versus 3 line of defense. So, it should be a lot of options to beat them. If you notice, our number 2, which is why the wingbacks is so important, beat number 11 because they're normally a right wingers. They're not in a 3-2-3. They're not told to drop back in defense, so it leaves that player open almost every single time. And same with the wing on number 5. If we want to play it again, I'll move it a little bit slow. Number 5 is drops down, but as soon as the ball moves to the 8, start sprinting forward, which is where 7 will not cover back in most cases. And then look at 9, always occupying that center defense. 8 pushes up. Look at number 2, all open. We just switch the field, play them through, and we should get an opportunity at goal. It's very important that we're going to switch the ball a lot. One more time. Look, again, this could be symmetrical to the other side of the field. But look at number 5, drop, and then go up. Number 6 pushes up and covers that, becomes an option if there needs to be another option for whatever case. But look at number 5 going up, plays to number 8, 8 to number 10, and number 2 just goes in quickly because, you know, in the 3-2-3, we were victims of that last year as well. Our wingers did not defend, so having wing backs defending and attacking is really going to help us have that extra space on the wings to create more opportunities for goal, and have our front 6, which is 2, 10, 9, 8, 6, and 5, have a lot of opportunity to score. Do notice that in this frame, look how number 4 and number 3 are high up. That makes us reduce the field and not leave us in situations where we can get attacked in the counter attack. By pressing high, we compact and we reduce the amount of losing the ball in the middle and then having players attack our defense. We have to understand, parents and players, that if we sit back, goals are big now. People can just take a shot from half field and be able to score. So we got to limit the shots that we have to do. Play a high line to avoid to have their striker and their wingers be offside more, and then have that compactness in the middle to help our number 10, our number 6, our number 9, and our number 10, number 6, and number 8. So here's another situation of a kickoff right here. Oh, my bad. Sorry. So right here, let me just play it so I can remember. Right here, we start off with our 8. But look how we switch the field into the other wing back. Look at number 5 going across. Right there, number 9. And then we're in that 6 versus 3 situation, which is very hard to defend. 6 players against 3 is just very hard to defend. It's rarely the case where number 10 and number 6 drop and number 11, number 7 drop to defend. In a 3-2-3 formation, they're not required to play to drop. Now, why do I say a 3-2-3 formation? Because that's what most teams play. Understand that high level teams play differently. They might play the 4-3-1 in wing backs, so then it'll just come up to who has the better players in the positions and who can work as a team better. That will win games. But when we play a 3-2-3, which is what commonly is used in a 9v9, we'll be able to dominate a lot consistently throughout the game. And we have a lot of subs, so making that runs in the wing, making that players telling that players, give me your all, give me your 100% runs, give me your 100% defense, and then switch them out when they're tired. We're just going to be a workhorse throughout the game, nonstop, and we've been a victim to that. I know a lot of my girls teams and the 2013 boys were a victim of that wingback press. So, adopting this system will create a lot of opportunities to score and will help us compete against the high level teams that we want to be in, competing against, like in tournaments and in leagues. We'll play this one more time. Again, 4-8, 8-6, 6-10, 10-2, and then we push up. Create a 1-2 situation, and then take the opportunity to score. Now I'm gonna play this one more time, but very much slow, so I can walk through it. Right here, as we push up, number 9 presses, 5 checks in either way, but 6 is gonna be open. 3 is also gonna be open if for whatever reason we need to attack. But look at all that space the winger has to run into. If they wanted to, they could run all the way across and just center the ball and find a tall man, striker, or anybody to just push the ball in. So there's so many ways that we can work this formation to create from defend into the our final third into their final third and create opportunities to score. It is demanding. It is a lot of running, but I believe that if we do that, if we work hard, we should be good and compete a lot this year. I'm very excited to do this formation. We will be working on this for the next 2 to 3 weeks. I was gonna say years, but 2 to 3 weeks to make sure we cement all these formation and all this tactics into the players, so that it's clockwork for them. It's quickly understand what to do. They don't even have to think about it, and they're already doing it. So that's what we want to be. Got to set up ready for practice to go to practice. Again, please, parents, share this with your kid. Show them what the formation is. Show them that visualization, so that way they can see this and then translate into the field. Again, thank you very much. Everybody, have a good day, and see you guys soon at practice.